wonderful learning individuals. It is a pleasure. How are you all doing today? It is so great to have you. Thank you also so much for pressing the play button. I'm Johnny, your host with HomeCountry Mathematics. Please feel free to stay to also learn, because you know, mathematics can really be fun. Now, let us learn some math together, shall we? Alright, guys and gals, it is great to have you. Thank you for learning along, participating. Yes, it's great to have you. We are on Unit A, Section 1-2. The topic is adding and subtracting rational numbers. Last video or prior video, I did the definition and breakdown on what rational numbers are. If you missed that, please feel free to check it out. Come back to this video. Again, it's great to have you. All right, most of you have been watching, following along. You would have seen myself sharing this integer number line grid with you. Just something I quickly, kind of put together. It's an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. You could snipping tool it if you like. Snipping tool if you're on Windows. Print it off, then just a matter of cutting it in half and connecting the centers. Okay? Then just hold it together with tape or whatever you choose. Alright? Yeah. Let me actually draw one here. We're gonna kind of try to draw one, and we'll talk about this. So I'm gonna go probably this far. Let's see if I can kind of get a straight line. There we go. Center, I'm just gonna guess. We're gonna use long lines. And then I'm gonna kind of guess. I'm gonna go this direction and this direction. This is center. And let's just start drawing. Again, this is just as an example. Doesn't have to be perfect. All right. Thank you for your patience while I do this. And I guess we could put one here as well. That's good enough. It all looks good from an airplane. Silly me, wrong one. All right, continuing on. I'll try to speed this up a little bit. Hopefully that worked out. All right, let's start putting some numbers down. Again, this is center. And I'll just write center. And then we'll do some examples, okay? There's the center. I'm going to, okay, so first things first, let's talk about this. I don't know why this program doesn't want to draw straight lines. It's really weird. Okay. There we go. Maybe it's a position thing, could be. It's hard to say, I don't know. Let me do this quickly. you'll see what I'm doing here shortly. Okay, so this is left. This is right. And these are all our positive. And here negative. Okay? So from center 0, all positive values go to the right. From center 0, all negative values, integers, go to the left. Okay? We can have whole numbers and decimal numbers as well, going positively and negatively. Like I usually always say, all positive values go to the right. They increase to the right infinitely. In turn, all negative values increase to the left and infinitely. Okay? Let's write some numbers down, or values. -1. I'm going to skip. And we're going to do odds because, well, I'm writing the negative signs, so just for legibility. And -9. And then that would be 11 right there on the end. Okay. I'll just take that out of there. Okay, and then here should have room to actually write. Bear with me while I put this together. Thank you for being here, and you're having your, patience. Patience is a virtue. All right, there we go. That worked out. All right. Oh my goodness. Some days. All right. Let's talk about a couple of things here, all right? So as I've explained, all right, there's center. All positive values go to the right from 0. All negative values go left from 0. All right, here's an example. -3 plus -4. Okay? Now, let me simplify this so you all understand. Okay? Some of you, if you've been watching, you would have heard me mention and bring up the topic imaginary 1. What is imaginary 1? Let me show you how this mathematically works, because right now all we're seeing is what looks like addition, subtraction, but let me show you there's actually a multiplication step right here. This is imaginary 1 right there. So really what I've written here actually means -3 plus 1 times -4. Okay? Plus 1 times -4. Negatives, I don't know the best way to explain it, but negatives kind of seem to have more power than positives, right? So I could rewrite this. So multiplying, the rule is, here's the math rule, okay? When you have a positive times a negative, your result is a negative. Okay? So when you have a positive times a negative, the result or answer will always be a negative. Okay? That's the math rule right there. Okay, I'm actually showing you the work and the steps because without this, a lot of people don't know what's happening right here, right? It's a big question mark. They don't know this step. Again, imaginary 1 is your friend. So what we're doing here is we're going -3, just rewriting the work. So we have plus 1 times a negative 4. What was that, Bob? We have a negative 4. Okay? Let me show you something else here. Okay, I'm just going to go like this. Let me show you something else. Okay, quickly. Just so you can, this is the full scope understanding working with integers in the integer grid. I'm going to write 3 plus 4. Okay? Doing the work. I could actually, hang on. What am I doing? All right? I could go like this. Just so you could actually see, right? I could do the exact same thing. And then I'm going to write 3 plus 4. Now the reason I'm doing this is so that you fully understand some concepts. Okay? We don't write it, but there's a plus here, right? It's an invisible. There's no reason for us to write plus there because we know it's a positive value, right? So if you look, you can see we have a positive sign and a positive sign. Again, here's the other take. This plus, yes, we think of it as addition. Yes, we do. But that 4 here on the right actually owns that plus sign. So this is technically a positive 4 right here. Okay? So again, take note, we have a positive and a positive. When we add these together, we end up with 7, right? We're actually increasing. So if I show you the work, starting at 3, we go to the right. Remember, when it's a positive, we go to the right. So begin at 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our answer is positive 7. Okay? You can see that, right? All right, so that is a positive. Now, I'm going to leave that there, actually. I should have, but okay, so we're going to the right. So if both signs are the same signs, we're increasing in value, except it's, of course, naturally, we're going in the positive direction, right? That's mathematically correct. Okay, so now let's look at the negatives. Okay, we have two signs. Again, same thing. We have two signs. They're exactly the same. And it's the same concept, guys and gals. When you have two signs that are the same, you're actually increasing. Okay, I know logically we know that all positive values increase in a positive direction, right? Positively. It's the same thing with negatives. You kind of have to think the opposite, and that's all it is. We're still increasing. We're still increasing in the negative, right? You can see this. So it's the same way. Yes, it's subtraction, but I don't want to call it adding because we can obviously see that we're not adding. Well, we're technically adding and subtracting, but my main take here is my final sign is also going to be, my value is also going to be 7. So starting from, let me clean this up. So starting from -3, remember when you have a negative, you're going left, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps, right? 4 jumps in a negative direction. We end up at -7. So mathematically, it's kind of like you're adding the numbers together, but you're adding it either to the right or you're adding it to the left. That's algebra integers 101 right there. So showing you both of these steps, the main point here, the main take here is if you have same signs, both values are increasing. That's the main take, right? You can see this. Direction is just direction, right? Depends which way you're going. All right, that's it in a nutshell. Okay, you can clearly see that. That's a pretty good example. It's a great example, actually, and hopefully that helps. All right, how are we doing for time? Not too bad. I should keep them short. I think I'm going to leave it at that. Let you guys and gals absorb that concept. Just all you need to remember is even if they're negatives or if they're positives, it doesn't matter. If you have two same signs, you're increasing. Okay? They're adding together, but they're in a negative direction. And naturally, we know that positive values increase, right? All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully that helped you a lot. That's kind of the goal. And we'll do more examples. Again, continue being part of this. It's great to have you. I'll see you in the next video. And take care for now.